set to pull in down on pit road off the racetrack as we get set to do battle. Here we go, side by side. 13 rows deep, and the green flag is in the air, and we've got side-by-side racing already down into one.
Cliff Stakey will have the advantage on the inside. John Yale hangs tough on the outside with car 14, but Stakey will take the lead. Yale will tuck it in for second. We already have a battle for third. Mark Atkinson on the inside. Jared Konopka in that Willimantic Camera. Car number 99 on the outside. They'll run side-by-side. Konopka drifts up just a bit off turn 4, and that's all Atkinson needs to secure the third position.
Atkinson looking strong in that third spot. Heavy pressure from behind, though. Mike Quintiliano now nudges down low. He's got a fender just beneath Atkinson. Not enough, though. Atkinson, with the horsepower down the backstretch, stretches it out to a half car length ahead of Quintiliano. That's for third position. Meanwhile, up front, nose-to-tail action for the lead. Cliff Stakey trying to pull away from John Yale, but Yale sticking solid in that second spot. He continues to maintain striking distance down through 2.
Quintiliano looked inside Atkinson in turn number 1. It didn't work, and Atkinson will hold on to that third spot. Quintiliano goes fourth. McClain runs fifth. Already up to 6 will be car number 8 for Chuck Zentarski. Dean Casagrande right there in 7th. Jared Konopka drifting back with car number 99. He's already lost several spots with that Willimantic Camera machine. Chad Trombley motors by. Now the 4 of Tommy Butler goes inside as well as they enter turn 1.
The leaders start to open it up a bit now, about 6 car lengths the distance between the second place and the third place cars, but that battle for the lead is pretty intense right now. They are locked at the bumpers, nose to tail off of turn number 4 as the field sweeps off the corner. Back for that third position, though, Atkinson holding strong, followed by the Labatt's car, Quintiliano, rounding out the top 4.
Stakey still holding on that lead, but the rookie in car number 14, John Yale Jr., hanging tough with his machine. The best it's looked all season long as he hangs on the second spot. Mark Atkinson runs third. The battle's going back in the field. Jared Konopka seems to be able to get that car going now as he's already back up inside car number 12 for Chad Trombley. He has the current point leader, Gary Pelletier, right on his rear bumper. Bob Palmer there as well with car number 16.
That battle sorts out now as the Sperry Enterprises machine of Trombley, for a moment there, appeared to have the position to his credit. Not anymore. Jerry Konopka looks to the inside. Konopka in the Willimantic Camera machine down low, and Chad Trombley will have to give way on the racetrack. And taking away the position is Konopka, sweeping off the corner. Some contact there. Trombley making contact with Pelletier and Konopka as they came off 4. They do sort things out. Still straight line racing down through turn number 2. This time, though, Trombley loses yet another position, another 2 positions actually, as Pelletier gets by, and does Bob Palmer through turn 3.
Palmer will make his way up into the 16th spot with car number 16. Here comes the 10 of Doug Covey as well. They make their way by the Trombley machine.
Off of turn number 4. Larry Vassar gets turned sideways. Mike Marinelli makes contact, and Vassar spins to the infield grass on lap number 7. Green flag stays out on the racetrack despite all the white billowing smoke, and here comes the yellow flag as the leader approaches. Larry Vassar able to fire the machine back up, pulls out into traffic just in front of Mike Quintiliano, had to get on the binders. Vassar has had his problems, had a very solid run in the qualifying heat until something went away about 3 laps from the finish.
Turn into the infield. Starter Tony Lucky will look him over one more time, and here's Mike Mazzaro with the call.
Side-by-side racing off of turn number 4, and Cliff Stakey will get up to the gearbox the quickest, showing the way by only about a nose down low through turns 1 and 2. He's the leader, but John Yale not giving way anytime soon. But now he finally does. He'll duck back in behind the leader, single file racing down into turn number 3. Atkinson makes it side by side for that third position. He's down low. Quintiliano washes up high off of turn number 4, applying pressure. 3 wide as they come across the stripe. Yale and Quintiliano as well as Atkinson. Atkinson forced to back off. Quintiliano swept up high off of turn number 2. Now John Yale has the position as things start to sort out.
Here comes Dennis Botticello with car number 26 as he makes his way to the front. He's got Jim Peterson right alongside. Botticello pulls inside with that 4 spot. Yale way out in the marbles with car number 14. Atkinson will move low with that 88. They'll run side by side. It all stacks up behind him. You've got the 26 of Botticello. You got Quintiliano, Peterson right there as well. They run side by side. door handle to door handle off turn 2.
Side-by-side racing for that 2nd through 10th position, almost like a high-speed pace lap as they work down through turn number 3. Dennis Botticello wrapping at the back door of Mark Atkinson down low in that Karen collision machine. Now, speaking of collisions, heavy contact off turn 4. Jim Peterson involved. Gary Pelletier involved as well. Pelletier able to fire on back down the Manafort Mini Mile, headed out towards turn number 2. An interesting route. Jim Peterson finally getting that car fired back up. He'll pull out onto the front stretch. He has some work to do to pick up the tail end of the field. Still, green flag racing, and Cliff Stakey has stretched it out to a 10-car length margin, headed down into 1.
Quintiliano looks to have a flat tire with car number 3, the Labatt's Blue Machine, as he comes off turn number 4. Meantime, out front and pulling away is car 66 of Cliff Stakey. Atkinson goes second. Now Yale goes around in the middle of the back straightaway. We stay under green as he'll lose many positions with car number 14.
Quintiliano was also involved in that. You can see the Labatt's Blue Machine limping on by now, down through turns 1, now through turn number 2. Mike Quintiliano doing an excellent job keeping that car very low on the racetrack to allow the leaders to move on by, as does Cliff Stakey, who has built up now what appears to be about a 2-second lead over Mark Atkinson. Atkinson now, though, battling for that 2nd spot. Now opens up the inside lane, and Dennis Botticello able to capitalize. He'll pull up alongside Atkinson. They are side by side, a dead heat as they head into 1.
Botticello will take the spot away and move into 2nd with car number 26, dropping Atkinson back to 3rd. But he better be beware, because here comes car number 8 for Chuck Zentarski. Zentarski looks outside Atkinson going into turn 3. No room there. He'll hold on to that 4th spot. They run single file off turn number 4 down to the line. Stakey still your leader.
A little bit further back in the field, Bob Palmer starting to get a little bit anxious. He looks to the inside of Doug Kobe. Palmer in that red and white number 16 down in turn number 1, low on the racetrack. Kobe up high in that black and fluorescent numerals machine up high in that number 10. They're side by side, headed down into 3.
Zentarski once again looks inside Atkinson's car number 88 up here for that 3rd position. Atkinson once again closed the door and held on to the spot. You can see that Zentarski is all over the back bumper looking for running room with car number 8. He's got the 48 of Gene McClain right there. Tommy Butler is up in this battle as well with car number 4. Once again, you can see Zentarski move inside the 88 Atkinson down the back straightaway. This time he outbreaks him going into turn number 3. They'll run side by side, and it looks like Atkinson's going to get freight trained off turn 4.
With the momentum, Chuck Zentarski able to punch it down low and move out ahead of Atkinson and McClain. He pulls out that 3rd position now. He'll chase the leaders down through 1 and 2. But again, Zentarski washing up the racetrack, opening that inside groove. McClain jumps at the opportunity, ducks down low, has got a fender beneath Zentarski as they head into 3.
They'll run side by side off turn at number 4. Zentarski now stuck up on the outside, McClain on the inside. They'll run side by side. Zentarski will still have it at the line. They run single file behind them, trying to catch up to the back of this group. Meantime, off turn 2, your leader remains car 66 of Cliff Stakey as he pulls away, as well as the 26 of Dennis Botticello.
For a minute, there was a 3-wide battle off of turn number 2. Atkinson up high, Bob Palmer down low, and the meat in the middle of that sandwich was Jerry Kanopka. Now, they have sorted things out. They're single file off turn number 4, but another side-by-side battle shaping up for that 3rd spot. McClain dives down low in turn 1. Up high is Zentarski. They are side-by-side off of turn number 2. Too close to call. Still even as they head down into 3.
Tommy Butler right there as well as car number 4. 3 cars battle for this 3rd position. McClain still hands on the low side. Chud Zentarski doing a fantastic job. Hung up on that outside, still battling for this spot. As we said, Butler right there. Meantime, a little farther back, car 16 of Bob Palmer now moves inside the 99 of Jerry Kanopka. Palmer looks to take that spot away. He's got Dean Casagrande and Doug Colby right there as well.
Casagrande also moving up to the field. He drops down low as beneath Jerry Kanopka in turn number 3. Kanopka moves up the racetrack, and again, that inside groove is all Casagrande's. He'll take advantage, moving ahead of Kanopka as they cross the stripe. 23 laps have been recorded. Your leader headed down the backstretch now into turn number 3 with a good 2.5 advantage over Dennis Botticello. That's Cliff Stakey. He works the stripe between 3 and 4. The gap appears to be narrowing, though. Dennis Botticello may be closing it down. The question is there enough time?
Right back here in 3rd spot. Now it looks like McClain has finally settled that battle, and he is pulling away from the 8 of Chud Zentarski. Problems off turn number 4. It looks like Sweetman's machine, car number 56, and the caution flag will come out.
And a big break for Dennis Botticello. Botticello was starting to watch the hourglass, and the sand was trickling out ever so quickly. 24 laps shown. Of course, the distance 30. 6 laps remaining in the round, and our leaders are bunched up front. Cliff Stakey starting to think about it a little bit. Dennis Botticello on the outside, who's going to be, and trying to get that quick jump is Cliff Stakey. Stakey will get it and lead the field down into turn number 1. Breaking loose at the tail end of the field is Chad Trombley. A problem there on the 12 car. But up front, let's focus our attention on this battle. Dennis Botticello has dropped back, and Gene McClain able to get by and take that second spot.
Tommy Butler right there as well as he battles side by side with the Botticello machine. Will take that third spot. Zintarski and Palmer try to follow through. Off turn 4, 2 laps to go for car 66 of Cliff Stakey. Gene McClain now reels back in with car number 48 looking for running room. Butler right there as well as 3 cars battle for the lead.
3 cars up front. Tom Butler rounds out the top 3. Dennis Botticello all of a sudden finds himself 4th. Now, Gene McClain dives to the inside of Cliff Stakey, washes him up off the racetrack. They're side by side as they cross the stripe. 1 lap to go. An intense battle for the lead in 1.
McClain will pull it out with car number 48. Right behind him, Tommy Butler will finally settle a second spot. Botticello holds on to 3rd. He's got Zintarski right there with him. Palmer looking for him as well as Stakey gets dropped back to 6th. Off turn number 4, the checkered flag is waving. McClain will hold that inside groove off the turn. McClain will secure the victory. Butler will take 2nd, and Botticello round out your top 3.
And how things can change in only 5 laps. Cliff Stakey in the catbird seat goes all the way back to 6th position, but the credit really needs to be given to Gene McClain. Came from deep in the field to catch.
Words, and it's always got the traditional toothpick. Have a drink. Congratulations on 3rd.
Thanks, Tom.
You drove a good race. It was pretty exciting, I'll tell you. It didn't look like you were going to get up as far as you did, and all of a sudden people started swapping around, and you were in the right place at the right time.
There's no doubt about that. The car was working nice, and then after that last caution, and something happened, it went away a little bit, but I was able to fight back and hang on. It was a fun ride.
Well, it was fun to watch, too. Are you going to get your car back next week?
Yeah, hopefully we should be back next week.
Well, congratulations on 3rd place.
I hope I haven't had said too much tonight.
No, you're doing good. Well, the guy in the green car has actually gone and put the headlights and everything on it. Tom Butler. Tom, congratulations on 2nd place.
Thanks a lot. We didn't have quite enough, I guess, left at the end. I climbed the wall down a chute earlier in the race, and I probably knocked the toe out. It was a little bit loose towards the end. I didn't need that. But I got to hand it to the guys. They gave me a great car tonight. We just come up a little short. I want to congratulate Gene. It was an awesome run he had.
Well, congratulations for 2nd spot.
Thank you.
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Our final feature winner is now able to climb out of the car and take the laurels. Let's give it up for the 48, Gene McClain. Well, you know, sometimes the victory goes to the guy with the biggest elbows. You just pushed your way through there. That was amazing, that last move.
It was great. The racing tonight was awesome. I got stuck on the outside, but everything worked to our advantage tonight. The car was running beautiful the whole night. I have to dedicate this win to my brother Earl. He's here tonight. He gave me everything, and I wouldn't be here without him tonight. And Rusty Grant, the car owner, this is our first year here at Stafford together, and he's just great. This car handles beautifully, and I finally matured as a good driver this year, and I'm starting to do a little bit better. My crew does an awesome job for me all week. My fiance Gail, I'm getting married in November. She does all the body work. I got a brand new sponsor here, Shea Put Roofing out of Holyoke, Mass. Sponsors like that is what helps us get up to the front. Well, congratulations on your first win, and you got all your sponsors in, so your maturity is going in the right direction. Thank you. I forgot one, Valley Auto Machine. I couldn't be here without him. He does a beautiful motor. Well, Gene, congratulations, and your fiancée doesn't look like she has to do much body work at all. No, I know. I try to be as clean as possible, but it gets a little rough here, and I'm just glad to be here tonight. Well, we'll let you go celebrate with your crew. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Our final feature winner, Gene McClain, and the late models, the 48 last lap.